Hey you guys, it's Ani. Happy Friday. You guys, I have a totally different perspective to share with you today. And I think I've hinted it in other videos before, but this one's gonna really help you manifest what you want and faster than usual. I know this from personal experience, but not only that, I mean, I've tried this with my clients and they've started to see success faster and faster over the years. So definitely stay tuned for that, you guys. Good news. Sale is still going on. If you guys have ever wanted to try one of my courses or book a one-on-one coaching session with me, literally take advantage of the sale right now. $45 off one-on-one sessions or any of the courses that you have ever wanted to try, even the bundles, even the already discounted stuff. But till this day, I'm getting successes from people that tried out my courses years ago and they're still sending in success stories. I always share them on the shorts and the community posts here and on all our social media platforms. So if you are interested in checking their emails or success stories out, I always screenshot them and share them with you guys. Obviously the people that allow me to, privacy, but the perspective I want to share. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I get into that, the sale code is VIP 2025. It's probably the biggest sale I've ever done, and I just want to give back to you guys. That's like my love language. My love language is literally like buying gifts for people or I don't know, cooking for people. But since I can't buy you a gift or cook for you through the computer, this is my love language, offering discount codes. But you guys, have you ever realized when I mean, I hear this all the time through you guys, through clients, my one-on-one clients, even friends. Have you realized that when you go on a vacation, right? And then all of a sudden your manifestations come in, or the person you wanted to text you all of a sudden texts you when you're on vacation, or when you're maybe, it could even be something you're angry about. Like you could be angry at someone else completely, right? Let's say you're waiting for your SP to contact you and you've been waiting for a while, and then something happens with someone else, like you have a fallout or you have a fight or you have a disagreement and you're so frustrated with that person, and then all of a sudden you look down on your phone and SP's called you, or the manifestations come through, the job interviews have come through, whatever it is, right? You get what I'm trying to say? Like with the pattern, there's detachment and acceptance in those moments, especially when you're on vacation, or when you're having a blast somewhere. You are literally in such a present moment where you allow the thing to come in, because your resistance is like that guard has gone down, that you're not in like survival mode anymore, and your energy is doing its thing, your subconscious is doing its thing. You're coming more to a aligned energy and frequency, and people feel you and they come in, right? So if you have noticed this, comment down below. Now, the reason I bring any of this up is because the whole perspective I want to share with you is why you should not give a shit, why you should not give a crap about any of the circumstances, why you should have this energy of neutral, like you're good either way. That energy brings you further. And those who know what I'm saying, those who have coached with me, those who have not coached with me, but they understand what I'm saying because they've seen evidence already and their manifestations have come in, or parts of them have come in. You know what I mean by that. You know what I mean when I say that neutral energy is more powerful even than you trying to fake it till you make it. When you're trying to fake it, and make it happen, like in your head, like, oh my God, it's so real. Like, I feel my SP here now. Like, I'm gonna set a extra plate for him at dinner. When you're doing that fake it till you make it stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not discrediting that whatsoever. But 99% of people that do that come to me and they say, number one, I haven't gotten results by doing that. The whole fake it till you make it, or living in the end, feeling it real, feeling it so real. A lot of people have tried, they still don't have their manifestation yet and come to coach with me. Or they've tried it and it works with things that they're not as resistant to. But the things they're very resistant to, like manifesting a person manifesting an I love you, manifesting commitment, manifesting relationship, manifesting a lot more money, the things they're more resistant to, they find that that's not working. But those same people are getting evidence happen for them when they're kind of accepting their current reality, and maybe like they're going to an amusement park that day, and they're just having fun on those rides, right? And then they look down and the text comes in. So if you know what I mean, comment down below. I'm not gonna like repeat the whole thing 10,000 times. You get what I'm saying. But the whole moral of what I'm saying is, and what I want you to take from this video is, the more you accept and detach, and this has been a pattern, what I'm saying in this video, you've heard probably in the last few videos, the last few months of my videos, the last few, I don't know, even year of my videos, you've probably hear me say that. We work with your subconscious mind, right? Your subconscious mind is creating your 3D simulation. There's studies on this, the double slit theory. It's not even a theory, it's a double slit experiment, right? Proven to be real. Those of you that understand manifestation, you understand that your subconscious mind creates the world around you like a hologram, like a simulation. Now, this is nothing scary. You shouldn't be scared of this because you're always in control. And I don't want you to think, oh my God, if I create everything now, I shouldn't think any negative thoughts because I'm going to go mess that up. No, stop that. So many people come to me to coach, and this is not your fault, but you've probably heard maybe other coaches say like, oh my God, you're not supposed to do that. But a lot of people are scared to even tell me like what's going on with them, so I can help them, because they're afraid that if they repeat the story, they're going to go manifest it again. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. It's more, you're creating more of who you are. You're creating more of your daily habits. You're creating more of your daily thoughts and assumptions. Not like in this moment, if you share a story, oh my God, you're going to create hell again. It's who you identify as, and then who you identify as in relation to that thing that you're manifesting. Okay? So, for example, in my one-on-one coachings, I do a lot of inner conversations. I teach a lot of EFT tapping. I teach you things in my one-on-ones that you can actually do on your own when we are not in session, because I teach in a way where I want you to learn to do it on your own, right? So if I'm not available, or if, so you know how to regulate on your own, boo-boo. Like, you are the master at the end of the day of your own reality and your subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind doesn't care if what you do in this very moment is pretend or if it's real. So, for example, if I have a conversation with, like, let's say whoever I want to have a conversation with, like, let's say I'm manifesting, I don't know, someone to give me a gift, right? If I do that conversation within, And that's your power, right? Free will, only you have free will. You've heard it all over these videos, but you can actually experiment with this through inner conversations. So let's say I want someone to give me a gift, right? I have that conversation internally. And if you're interested in this, you guys, I do this in one-on-ones too, but really on more of a specific and custom level per your story of what's going on within your reality. But when you do it, right? So what your subconscious mind is doing in that moment, it's really like going there as a scene. So you're shifting from the lack reality to that scene right now. That's all it cares about, your subconscious mind. There's no distraction in that moment. You're doing what you got to do. Okay. Not only is it good for creating in your 3D reality, but what's also happening is whenever you do EFT or whenever you do inner conversation or whenever you journal about how you want things to play out and you're really, really, really accepting of it in that moment, not caring if it plays out right now, but you're accepting and kind of detached. You don't care you don't care that, like, the whole intention of you doing it is to be calm within, to feel a little better within. If your intention is that, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to do this because it feels good, not because I need to do this to get evidence. If that's your intention, things come faster. Okay? So what happens when you do any type of technique like that? Your subconscious mind now takes in what you're doing almost as if, you know how you type in a navigation, the address where you want to go? That's what's happening in that moment. You're telling your subconscious mind, hey, I'm having this inner conversation. It would be really nice if this conversation really happened, but I'm just going to pretend like we're doing it right now. Your subconscious mind takes it in as real, and now it's working on creating that hologram, that simulation in your 3D reality to match what you just did. It must reflect what you just did, because what you're doing on a moment-to-moment basis is inputting an address to your subconscious mind. The conversations you're having, the thoughts you're having, the assumptions you're having, the way your self-concept's playing out, all of that is an address to your subconscious, and it's now creating per what you just inputted in your brain, whether it's real or it's pretend. That's why it's so important to not care about what's going on in the external. It's more important about what you do on the internal. Because right now, if I put in the navigation, let's say this is my subconscious mind, right? Let's say this is my subconscious mind. In the maps, I put in the address I want to go to, because eventually, wherever you go, you're going to have an experience there, correct? Think of it that way. Whatever I've input in here in my subconscious mind, it's for an experience. I want to experience that thing, that address, that atmosphere, that environment. Okay? So when you put it in, let's say you had your inner conversation and that's the address where you want your subconscious mind to take you, what you want the hologram to show. Okay? If now I go in every 5 minutes after me doing that, and I question and I doubt and I fear and I think about, what about this aspect of it? What about that circumstance? What about that circumstance? What you're doing is you're reroute, and your maps is going crazy. Like, what the hell? Like, you just put a legit address in there. I was taking you to that environment. I was taking you to that experience. But now with your questioning, doubts, worries, fears, just circumstances, this, circumstances, that, I'm rerouting you. We're going to take the long route now. We're going to have a lot of stops on the way. You get me? If this resonates with you, comment down below. If this resonates with you, comment down below. This is why I set up my courses and my coaching in a very specific way. And this is why it's very important to me, your story. It's very important. I always do EFT tapping with you if the client wants, so I can see where your blocks are, so I can see what's holding you back, so I can see what your past experiences are, to design your homework around those things so you can get what you want faster. It's all a mind thing at the end of the day. Circumstances don't matter. A lot of people say, all right, well, even if you have, like, I don't know, a lot of people are like, it's okay, accept what's going on in your reality. Like, accept their ill behavior, accept this, accept that. Me, I don't always say it. I don't always say accept the ill behavior. I don't always say accept the poor behavior from that person, because if that poor behavior from them is causing you to reroute in here, then that's a problem. For me as your coach, that's a problem, because that means it's you're gonna get triggered and reactive and reroute so much that you're gonna go in circles. And you probably have been going in circles manifesting your SP or manifesting more money, because you keep getting that reactive, those triggers, and you're not fixing the core thing. You're not fixing the core identity, your self-concept. You're still identifying as that person in lack, but oh my God, I'm gonna ignore all this stuff to get what I want because I was told like I can completely be treated like a doormat and still get what I want. No, that's not how I teach. If this resonates with you, comment down below. So this is why it's so important for you to have those times throughout the day where you do what you got to do for this unbothered. Where you have moments throughout the day where you're not letting your circumstances dictate anything. If you can have like blocks of moments throughout the day, non-distractive moments, detached moments, accepting moments, kind of similar to how you would be on vacation, like how I mentioned in the earlier in this video, or how you would be if you were at an amusement park with friends. See, those feelings you feel and that detachment you feel, you can do that within right now in your home. You don't have to go somewhere and spend money to get that. It's just when you're there, it's much easier. But if you can discipline your mind to do those things at home, calm the nervous system down at home, follow your passion at home, follow your intuition, follow that internal inner child. Like, if you want to go painting, go painting. If you want to go sculpt something like ceramics, go do it. You want to go color, go color. You want to go out with friends to the new restaurant, go out with friends. These are things you would do if you were getting your SP. These are things you would do if you were having more money coming in. You would breathe a little bit. You would let go a little bit. You would accept a little bit, right? For those of you that have come to law of assumption from first learning law of attraction, you've probably heard of Abraham Hicks and stuff say like, you know, follow your bliss, or get in the vortex, or you know, go have fun. Your job is to go have fun. Why do you think they say those things? Because it's easier to discipline the mind when you're more accepting of your current reality and having fun. When you're fighting your reality 24/7, forget about disciplining it. The best way I can describe this, and I describe this in so many videos, imagine if you're trying to get in shape and lose weight, right? If all you talk about is, oh my God, it's like I gained like 20 pounds this last year and I just can't get rid of it. If that's all you do, you're not taking action towards the goal you want. You're just talking about the problem. You're not doing anything to solve the problem. You're just focused on the lack of it, right? The correct thing to do to discipline yourself would be to every day take some action towards what you got to do. Make some moves. Change the mindset. These things are what makes a master manifester versus someone that's still struggling. That's the difference. If you guys need help, if you guys need coaching with me, take advantage of the offer. Take advantage of the offer, you guys. If you're manifesting more money, I showed you recently that on my vacation, I hit like a $6,000 jackpot. Check the shorts, check the social medias. I always share stuff like that. If you're manifesting luxury and abundance, I recently went on something that I had on my list of like, manifestation list, vision board stuff. I took the best Emirates business class Airbus 380, I think it was, the double decker. What an experience, amazing experience. I can teach you how to do it too, boo-boo. Live in luxury, live in abundance, manifest more money, manifest your SP. Doesn't matter if it's someone new that you're manifesting. It doesn't matter if there's third parties. None of that matters, you guys. It's all a subconscious mind thing. It's all in the mind. The best part is you can discipline it and reprogram it to get what you want. I love you guys. The code for the sale is VIP 2025. If you're having a difficult time accessing anything on our website, just email us. Email us, reception will do it for you. They'll book you the days you need, the times you need, they'll send you the invoices for the courses you need. I love you guys. I will see you in next Friday's video. Bye.